On April 7, 2008, Katie Couric and CBS Evening News took a page from the Lou Dobbs playbook in presenting a misleading and inaccurate portrayal of the role of immigrants in U.S. society. In this report, Ms. Couric and CBS News fall well short of the journalistic standards set by former CBS News anchors Edward R. Murrow and Walter Kronkite. The CBS News account portrays a young immigrant mother named Fabiola who has just given birth to a son in Texas. In presenting this young mother's experience, CBS reporter Byron Pitts falsely suggests that the U.S.-born children of undocumented immigrants are an economic drain to the state of Texas. CBS then proceeds to mislead the American public by reporting that undocumented parents of U.S.-born children enjoy a significantly easier way to become citizens upon giving birth to children in the United States, and that undocumented mothers of infants need not fear deportation. Immigrants are not a drain on the Texas economy. CBS ignores an official report issued by the state of Texas, which found that undocumented immigrants produced $1.58 billion in state revenues, which significantly exceeds the $1.16 billion in state services they received. The report concludes that the absence of undocumented immigrants in Texas would have caused a loss of $17.7 billion to the gross state product. CBS's biased reporting is particularly evident in the following exchange between CBS reporter Byron Pitts and the CEO of the McAllen, Texas Medical Center.
McAllen, which is part of a large hospital system, like all hospitals, is mandated by law to treat all emergency room patients, not verify citizenship.
We have uncompensated care of over $200 million last year.
$200 million?
Yes.
Of money that you won't ever see again?
Yes.
This segment of the report is both internally contradictory and misleading. The hospital system reports that it does not check immigration status, but its CEO suggests that $200 million in health care costs are attributable to the 2,400 children born to undocumented immigrants. If the hospital does not verify citizenship, how does it calculate the cost of immigrant care? Further, how does the hospital distinguish costs associated with legal immigrants from those associated with undocumented immigrants? The fuzzy math of the CEO of the McAllen, Texas Medical Center is on its face problematic, but even more problematic is the fact that CBS reports it without examination or qualification. Even more troubling, perhaps, is the report's misleading suggestion that undocumented immigrants receive significant protections from deportation upon the birth of a U.S. citizen child. Under U.S. immigration law, a person seeking protection from deportation or cancellation of removal must establish, among other things, that removal would cause exceptional and extremely unusual hardship to their U.S. citizen or lawful permanent resident child, spouse, or parent. This is a very high bar, one that parents living in the United States for 15 to 20 years with multiple U.S. citizen children have not been able to overcome. U.S. immigration authorities have, in fact, separated countless U.S. citizen children from their undocumented parents, with tragic consequences. The young mother depicted in the report has been placed in a vulnerable position by Couric and CBS, who expose her and implicitly lead her to believe that she is protected from deportation. It also misleads the American public into thinking that birthright citizenship is an unfair benefit to immigrants rather than a core principle of U.S. constitutional law. By now, we have come to expect such bias and error from Lou Dobbs, but not from the network of Murrow and Kronkite. It is a disappointment that Katie Couric has chosen to race to the bottom of the immigration debate and challenge Lou Dobbs for the mantle of most anti-immigrant news personality on U.S. television. The American public deserves better.